Voilà, ça y est, on y est là.
Ah, c'est le moment.
Là, on est au Driftmaster là. Là, on peut dire qu'on est dans le Driftmaster en plein là.
Mais là, on est dedans quoi, on est sur la piste.
On est sur la piste, claquette.
Sur le bitume.
On est prêt à faire feu là. Et là, il y a la voiture.
Qu'est-ce qu'il fait, Jean-Gérard?
GT86 de JZ là, faite par Golovnia, champion de Russie. Ah, c'est quelque chose ici. Hein.
We'll get some battle action this weekend. We move now on to a man you've been watching all weekend with quite a bit of interest. Alexander Strainot from France. The youngster trying to make a name for himself here. He needs a big run though.
He certainly does, Dave. And yeah, I've took a liking to this young man. Such a polite young Frenchman with an incredibly built, very good looking BMW E92. And Alexander Strainot now makes his way down the back end of the circuit. Looks like he's attacking this track now a little bit more style, a little bit more flair. You can see a little dab of the handbrake there as he sets himself up for the inside clipping point. Tidy job there from Strainot. Nice transition back once again on the foot brake. You can see him dial the car in, starts to light the tyres up as Strainot transitions. Very nice. Doesn't affect the angle either as he comes down the hill. Looks for the final two clipping points, and Alexander Strainot 54 sits dangerously close to the drop zone. Can he improve? Well, I think from my perspective, that's a much cleaner run.
He's going to have to say, well, he's done the correct qualifying line. Now it comes down to angle and style, and I think he had plenty of both on that run, to be honest. A little bit on the first part of that corner, he didn't have a lot of angle going down, but after that, that could be a power issue, that could be a grip issue, but other than that, after that, he's got great technique. He's able to, his feet and his hands all the time to correct, but again, look at the angle. Down on the run, that was that first corner. even Stevens again. And we move along to our next battle. One of the most established drivers in the game, Peter Wiańczyk, goes up against Alexander Streno, one of the newest drivers in the Drift Masters European Championship. All of the heat indicator going towards Peter Wiańczyk. He's yesterday's winner. Imagine if Alexander Streno took him out in the top 32 today.
I'll tell you what, Alexander Streno's sitting there now saying, this is just a bonus.
He has nothing to lose.
Nothing to lose.
Peter Wiańczyk has a lot to lose.
First year in the Drift Masters European Championship. First real battle in top 32 competition, and he battles the man who stood on top step of the podium yesterday and a renowned worldwide drift superstar.
Who's your first?
Alexander Streno's like, look at this.
His first opponent in Drift Masters is the current championship leader.
Yep.
And a guy that's been all over the world.
He's a fighter. He won't go down without a fight.
Let's see if Alexander Streno can put on a fight here against Peter Wiańczyk, the man who must be the favourite to take home top step today.
Well, he's not got nothing to lose, Dave. He looks for the light. He's creeping forward. Oh, but look at that. Wiańczyk gets the jump off the line, and he says, goodbye, Alexander Streno. You need to be on your game if you're going to take me down. Absolutely blistering pace from Peter Wiańczyk right now as they come down the hill, and Alexander Streno says that guy is as fast as lightning as they come round into that first front clipping point down the hill into the second one as Peter Wiańczyk holds it together. Now this is incredible for Wiańczyk. Look at this, perfect almost from every single clipping point as he shallows up the angle for outside zone 6 down the hill, and Alexander Streno is going to be in a position where he's going to have an inactive chase if he's not careful. Wiańczyk crosses the line, Streno just about in it.
That was a no contest.
No contest, but did you see the way
speed that
Wiańczyk come off the line? It was like an elastic band.
It was like a 9-second drag car. But watch the end of the run. He could barely slow the car enough at the end of the first corner because he's carrying more pace. I'd like to see the statistics on that because the pace he was carrying was outrageous. Like Streno did nothing wrong there.
No, nothing at all. No, nothing at all. Nothing at all.
Nothing he could do.
He just had no pace. Love watching his on-boards.
Yeah,
just incredible.
Good technique, right? Really, really fast on the gear selector and the hydraulic handbrake. But as fast as he is in the car, Peter Wiańczyk was faster in general. And Wiańczyk is now in the chase position. He's got all the pace, but hey, he might have wound that car up a little bit too tight. It might be tough to chase Streno if he's got that much of a pace advantage.
Well, I mean, that is a question that needs to be answered. And here we go, we're up the line, Streno through the gears, and he knows that Peter Wiańczyk is going to be absolutely flying in that chase position. Past the judging tower they come. Wiańczyk gives him some room to manoeuvre, washes a little bit left to right as they come down the hill, and you can see Wiańczyk playing with him like a cat with a mouse as Alexander Streno slams on the handbrake for outside zone 3. Back on throttle nice and early goes Streno, drops a wheel on the edge of the circuit as Peter Wiańczyk holds off, shallow transition. You can see him balancing that car, handbrake, foot brake, just trying to work it, get it into the groove, get it up onto the door and into the back bumper. As Alexander Streno goes through outside zone 6, dials on the angle, and this is where Wiańczyk's going to make a last little dive up onto the side, onto the wheel and across the line.
I think after the advantage he'd gained on the first run, I think Wiańczyk again, clever, experienced driving. He gave that about 75%, I think. Just said, you know what, I'm in the fight, but he had so much more proximity throughout the run, even if he's 2 or 3 car lengths back. Streno was back 10, 12 car lengths back on the other side. So I think Wiańczyk knew he didn't have a whole lot to do there. I think all he had to do was stay online, not drop any wheels, do enough to stay in the fight, let Streno make any more mistakes if he's going to make them in the lead position, and I think that's... And Peter Wiańczyk, as you can see there, the fastest average speed through the circuit, average of 76 kilometers an hour. And remember, some of those hairpins you're almost stopping, so that's a lot of speed.
That's just a lot of speed, yeah.
So that is I mean, he was the fastest yesterday. He seems to be the fastest today. Has anyone got an answer? Well, I don't think Alexander Streno has an answer.
No.
I think this judging decision is going to be fairly straightforward.
So there we go, decisions in, left for Wiańczyk, right for Streno, and there we go. Unanimous, Peter Wiańczyk gets the win, advances through into the top 16. Well, there we go, Dave. Starting to stack up now. Yeah. 4 more spots away for top 16.
And I'm going to translate for you here.
5, sorry.
The 2 guys having a chat. Streno was saying, I could not catch you. You were very fast. So much faster than everyone that's ever driven this track ever before. There was nothing we could do. So he's get
the
vlog ready. Explain to everybody what's going on. Very nice guy. Looking forward to seeing him progress in the championship. Looking forward to seeing him in Riga. I think he's going to be a big star in the future. I think he's got a little bit to learn.
Yeah.
And he's got dropped in really hot water there with Peter Gajcek. I mean, that's a tough first draw in a top 32.
Do you know what that was like? It was like a lobster in a boiling pot.
Yep.
Really good experience for me. Oh man, thank you.
Also ich musste da bloß einschlagen. Chance an.
That's a great combo, guy, really.
Really Sportsleid.
Will be a great combo if you keep it that way.
Chance an. Absolut.
Gut noch sehr unterwegs.
Jetzt seine Gegner immer hinterher.
Riesenapplaus für Alex Grau.
Axel doit changer son arbre de transmission.
C'est un peu la guerre.
C'est la bataille là. Là c'est la bataille. Bon ben voilà, je finis une séance à la bagnole. Je m'en suis servi plus ou moins. 4e. Comme si c'était ma motocross. Un bon parcours. Les Estino hard, un partout. J'ai fait le batteur dans mon temps, je viens de plaquer un gros burn. Regardez ce qui reste. Il en reste. Là c'est la guerre ici là. C'est la guerre, complet. Ouais, pour lui, autant, hein.
Tranquille.
Tranquille. Ouais, il y a une plus grosse caméra que toi.
C'est un peu la guerre, non? Ouais, mais c'est pas la caméra qui compte.
C'est la bataille là. Ouais, c'est parti. Qu'est-ce que j'ai là? Il y avait ça. Encore. Tu veux le plat, Axel? Encore. Mettez-en à la fois. Alex, à la limite, est-ce que je mettrais pas tes roues avec tes pneus si t'as là? Moi je les connais. Ça dépend de combien de temps on a.
Je peux pas là, j'ai pas tout dans la main. Biquette, tu m'as appelé?
Je mettrais ces pneus ou pas? Ouais. C'est quoi? Une gauche, une droite.
Ouais, c'est bon.
Vas-y. Alex, je peux te prendre tes roues?
Alex, je te prends tes roues.
Combien tu veux de pression?
Baisse, fais-moi une kilo, t'as 19.
Bonsoir. On va en direction de Klagenfurt.
Ça y est, on est revenu de la course. C'est pas Antonin. Du coup, on va la laver, la contrôler, la nettoyer. Petit faire hein, pour la prochaine course. tout regarde mort, soit quand il a plu, il y a eu ça d'eau dans tous les paddocks. Oui. Les roues là, on va y passer le jet d'eau dessus. Du coup, on a pas les grands agriculteurs de luxe, ils ont l'air de lavage. Oui, on a pas ça.
Dans les graviers. On va voir si tu travailles bien.
Là.
On est mieux comme prison. Hein.
Ouais, donc je pense que ça fait le grand soleil quand même là, aujourd'hui.
Les murs de Jéricho.
Turbina.
C'est bon.
Bonjour monsieur, contrôle de douane. Vous allez comprendre pourquoi il y a le mot douane en douane. On va contrôler les trains dessous.
Les trains. « 4 plus 2 Alexandre.
6.
Putain, j'ai pris.
Vous êtes engagé. En tant qu'ingénieur, c'est bien de... Après chaque course ou même chaque journée de roulage, il y a une demi-journée de nettoyage et de contrôle. À chaque fois. Il y a besoin de nettoyage. C'est vrai? Ouais, ça part bien ça. Sur les passages de roue là, ça va le faire.